Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how to crochet these absolutely adorable baby bunnies. Let's do it. You will need the main color of yarn, and I'm going to be using a little bit of white yarn for the tail, but you don't have to. You can keep it the same color. I have a little bit of black yarn that I'll be using to sew on the eyes and the facial features. I have scissors and then a crochet hook. I'm using a 5.5mm hook or an eye hook. And you will also need my non-existent tapestry needle. To begin, we are going to create a magic ring, and we are going to put 7 single crochets into the magic ring. When you're done, it should look like this. Now we are going to put an increase into each stitch. When you're finished, it should look like this, and you should have 14 stitches. I'm using my tail as a stitch marker, but if you have any stitch markers, you will go ahead and put them here. We are going to single crochet and then do an increase. Now we are going to single crochet twice and then increase all the way around. When you are done, you should have 28 stitches, and it should look like this. Now you're going to single crochet all the way around for 4 rounds. So earlier I said that you were supposed to crochet 4 rows. I meant 5. So after 5 rows, it should look like this, and we are going to create the tail. So actually I'm going to, because I'm switching colors, so I'm going to actually undo this stitch. Okay, so I'm going to insert my hook, and while I'm here I will pull in my white yarn. So the last stitch, I'm going to pull in my white yarn, and now my color is successfully changed. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put, it's like a double crochet, but you pull through 2 and you leave those 2 on the hook. And then in that same stitch, you're going to create another one, and you're going to leave it on the stitch. And you're going to do this until you have 7 on your hook. So as now I have 4. Do it again. 5, 6, and one more time so that I can get 7. And now that I have 7 on the hook, I'm gonna pull through all 7 with this, with the original color. So pull through our 7. Then I'm gonna get my scissors, and I'm going to cut the white yarn, so that's out of the way. And then I am going to insert my hook right into this stitch and make a tight single crochet, so it's all together. There we go. Now we are going to single crochet all the way around for 1 more row. Once you're finished with the 1 row, it should look like this, and we are going to begin decreasing. What we're going to do is single crochet 2 times and then decrease, and by the end of this row you should have 21 stitches. I will be doing invisible decreases as I go, which is this. You're going to go into the front loop of this stitch and then the front loop of the opposite stitch. You're going to pull through both of them and pull it through, and that is our invisible decrease. When you're done with decreasing, you should have 21 stitches, and now we're going to just single crochet and then do an invisible decrease all the way around. So we're going to single crochet and then do an invisible decrease. Okay. Once you are finished decreasing, it should look like this, and if you have your safety eyes, you can go ahead and put them on. I would put them so you're gonna look at the tail, and you can go just straight across. And then I put 1 here and 1 about here, make them 4 stitches apart. But yeah, since I don't, I'm gonna wait till the end. Now you're going to decrease in every single stitch so that you have 7 stitches at the end. When you are done decreasing, it should look like this, and you should just have a tiny hole that is 7 stitches all the way around. Now I'm gonna go ahead and stuff the bunny. I'm going to just stuff it until I feel like it's stuffed enough. So okay, once the bunny is stuffed to your liking, we are going to sew it off. So I'm just going to cut our yarn about here. We're going to end it off like this, and then we're just going to weave the tail into these stitches to close it up. Now I'm just going to pull it tight and create a knot just like this, and then I'm gonna pull the tail into the body. There we go. And this is the tail that I used as stitch marker. You can cut that, and then you can just fix the shape of your bunny. There we go. So it should kind of look like a whale. No, it's kind of funny, but it kind of looks like a whale, but it'll get there. Now I'm going to show you guys how to crochet the ears. So for the ears, we are going to create a slip knot, and we are going to put 4 into a magic ring. So 4 single crochets into our magic ring, and pull it tight. It should look like this little tiny baby magic ring. And then we're going to single crochet and then increase twice. So we're going to single crochet and then increase. Okay, so now you should have 6 stitches all the way around, but we're going to increase again. We are going to single crochet and then increase again, and we should have 9 stitches by the end. So now you should have 9 stitches at the end. We're going to crochet for 2 rows, just single crochet all the way around, and then we're going to start decreasing. Okay, once you're finished with the 2 rows, it should look like this, and we're going to start decreasing. So we are going to single crochet, and then we're going to do invisible decreases, and then we're just going to do that all the way around until the end, and we should have 6 stitches at the end. So once you're done with that row, you should have 6 stitches around this area, and now we are going to single crochet and decrease. Now once you're done, your ears should look like this, and it's actually done. You're just gonna cut enough yarn for sewing it in, but we're gonna go ahead and end it right there, just like that. Now you're gonna make 2 of these, and then we're gonna sew them together. Okay, so now I have both of the ears done, and I'm going to be sewing it on to my bunny. So actually, I need to sew the eyes on first. And like I said, I have a non-existent tapestry needle, so I will be using my crochet hook to sew. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now, at this point, where's my yarn? My yarn's missing. There it is, okay. Okay, let's try that again. Now, I have my black yarn now. I'm going to put the eyes in. So I see my tail is here. It's about the middle, So I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna go to this one. I don't know what this is. I think this is row 3. And then I'm gonna go over 2 and into these two I'm going to put the eye. So right here. So I'm gonna wrap this around 4 times, but on this 4th time that I'm wrapping around, I'm gonna pull it up over here. So we're gonna count over 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna start here. So go here, and I'm going to, oops, I'm actually gonna go here, and I'm going to pull it. Okay, now that I finally got the yarn through, I'm going to now go over to 2. So I'm gonna insert my hook here, and I'm gonna wrap the yarn around now. Okay, wait. Okay, now both of the eyes are done. I need my scissors. Now I'm going to separate my yarn to make a thinner piece of yarn to sew in the nose and the mouth part. Okay, so now I'm gonna sew in the nose. I'm gonna put it in between these two, like this. And I'm just gonna wrap that around twice so that it's thick enough. Now that this is like this, right in the middle, go here, and I'm gonna pull it up. So now it should be right in the middle above the nose. So I'm just going to pull it through and pull it out over here. And you can see this is way too tight because we can't see that properly. So I'm gonna just loosen it up, tighten it up just a little bit, just like that. So now I'm gonna use my scissors to cut these pieces, and I'm just gonna tuck the ends in, just like that. So that's what this little face will look like, this little tail, that's what it should look like. Now, for the ears, so I'm gonna put the ear about here, just right above the eye. There we go. So up, I'm gonna go up to here, and then in this stitch we are going to sew it in. So that's just the placement, and now I'm just going to sew just like this. There you go. So now this ear is in, sticks straight up, so we want it. So I'm just gonna pull this tight so that it'll stay. Then I'm going to stick this needle in a random place and pull that yarn through just like this, and then here we can cut it, and after we cut it, just poke it into the body. There we go. So now it's starting to look like a bunny. It has one ear. Now we're gonna put the other ear on, and it'll definitely look like a rabbit after this. When you're finished showing both the ears in, it should look like this. Now it actually looks like a bunny. You have the little tail and its little facial features, and it's really cute. So as you can see, I made a white one as well. It's really cute. It's completely white. So if you had it in one color, this is what it would look like. As you can see, they're about the same. They're really cute. And yeah, this one has a folded ear because I folded it, but it can also be straight. So you can just kind of play with them however you want them. They're really cute. So yeah.